love and romance tarot readings. I'm excited to get into today's video because today we are tapping into who are you picking as your forever partner. So we are going to describe in detail your forever partner, the person you're going to settle down with. So that's what we're getting into. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, pause the video if you need more, time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile as well. But we're going to get into it. We have group 1 with the purplish brown stone, group 2 with the yellow stone, group 3 with the pink stone, and group 4 with the white stone. So like I said, take as much time as you need. Pause the video if you need more time, but we're just gonna get started. Alright, if you chose group 1 with the purplish brown stone, this is your reading. We're using the Mermaid Tarot for you guys today. And we're gonna describe in detail who your forever partner is, what do they bring to you, the relationship, what do they like, anything that Spirit has for us today is what we're open to. So let's get to it. Spirit, this is for group 1. Who are they choosing as their forever partner? Show me this person. So we have Libra, we have Mars, and we have the Sun. So the Sun is just pure energy. It's pure masculine energy. It's very life-giving. It's a leader. It's someone with a lot of charisma. It's someone with a lot of shine. They may be known in the community or on the public scale or the world stage. A lot of people may know this person. This person also may be someone who's from a different country and still supports their family in that country financially. There's an energy of this person being very important in their ecosystem, in their community, in their family, in their household. And they have a lot of masculine energy. They're very protective about theirs, very protective over children, very protective over women, very protective over you. Mars is the planet of war, destruction, and this person also action, how you take action. And this person is very action oriented. And then we have Libra, which is a little bit of a wild card. Libra is actually a feminine energy, even though Libra does rule justice and the scales and balance, but harmony and also relationships as well. So this person does value romanticism. This person could be a total shark in the workplace or a total shark when it comes to making money. They may know a lot about investing or crypto, a lot about stocks, and how they know how to make their money make them money, and they know where to put their money to keep it safe. They know where to put their money to make it compound more money. So this person could be like a total left brain, nerdy, kind of really into finance and organization freak when it comes to their professional life, but when it comes to their personal life and their partner, they're actually quite soft and balanced and fair, and they like peace, they like harmony, they like their partner to feel taken care of and supported, and very cared for. Oh my God, we got fire. So this person has a lot of fire energy. The Sun is like the higher octave of fire, because it's like you can't even call it fire anymore at that magnitude. But we have fire, we have Mars, which is fire energy, and then we have the Sun here. So this person could be a fire sign. Or if I had to say, I would say they probably have a fire placement in their rising or their Venus, and their Mars placement, of course, as well. It could be there too, but there's an energy of you being able to feel this heat and this intensity. They may come from a culture that eats very spicy food. I'm also seeing someone dance salsa with their shirt off. That's a very specific vision for someone. This person may be from South America, or this person may be Latin, this person may be Spanish. Tapping into their energy, I'm getting that fire. I'm seeing salsa. I'm seeing those little things that look like a cauldron, the little bowl that you have with the wooden or the stone kind of like spoon type of thing that you use to smash like avocado and make salsa in. I'm seeing that this person may like to cook, and they cook really good food, but it's healthy. You know, it's like, okay, very flavorful with a lot of herbs and vegetables, but very, very healthy, tasty. Yum. All right, and then we have Virgo. Okay, so then we have Virgo. So another feminine energy here. Virgo is the mother of the zodiac, one of the mothers in the zodiac, is definitely the mother archetype, can be very organized and detail oriented. Virgos are known for being about perfection. So this is how your person is showing up. Like I said, very organized, balanced, fair, loving, soft, and genuine. But a lot of, you know, masculine energy here as well. A lot of fire specifically coming through with this person. They could be a bit hot-headed. They could be a little, like, as far as their temperament, they could like lose their temper quickly or go 0 to 100 quickly. There may be a little of that in there. Spirit, tell me more about this union. What is it like? What do they bring to them? Who is their forever partner? We have the Amaryllis and the False Indigo. Determination and creative achievement, this one says. It says you can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. So this person is full of ideas, and that's very interesting to me. They have, like, this is the person that can execute for sure. Like with that Martian, sun, fire energy, they have the passion and the power and the stamina, the energy to really execute something. But it's surprising that it's coming out that this person has a little bit of a romantic side, a little bit of a creative side, and that they are tapped into their creative energy. I feel like you'll see this when it comes to dates. I feel like dates are their thing. They like to date you. They like to romance you specifically. Like I said, this person is very charming, and they have a lot of charisma, a lot of personal magnetism. And they have this all eyes on them, just natural quality and magnetism and attraction that other people, you know, can't really seem to resist when it comes to them. But there's also this energy of them being very tuned into you and your needs and setting intention and specifically wanting to take you on dates. You know, you'd be surprised. It's like this person could you know, take you on a date and they've set up a whole picnic for you, and they've decorated beautifully, and they've made a charcuterie board for you guys, and it's like, I didn't even know you knew what a charcuterie board was. I've never seen you make anything like this. Where did it come from? And it's very concealed in that way. You know, this person is going to pull things out of themselves like a hat, and it's like, you know, they're pulling out different sides of themselves, and they're showing it to you. The more that they get comfortable with you, the more vulnerable that they get with you, and the more thoughtful as they get to know you better and better over time. So their gifts just get better and better and more tuned into you, and things that you thought they didn't even hear or didn't pay attention to, they've heard, they've paid attention to. This isn't even the kind of person you have to drop hints with. They're so tuned in. Very present. We have the False Indigo with immersion and intuition. It says when you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. So there's like this energy of them being like someone who's really kind of done it all when it comes to like a worldly sense. They've achieved a lot financially. They've achieved a lot on a personal level. And they've gotten degrees or had success, and you know, this is an energy of them wanting to, someone's like, one more. This is an energy of them, you know, taking things a step further and allowing themselves to be vulnerable and move forward with you. And then we have the Morning Glory with affection and determination, more of that stamina energy for them. I love it. The morning glory, which blooms only for a day, differs not from the heart of a giant pine that lives on for 1,000 years. So it's like when they show up fully. When they give you their time, they give you their time fully. Quality time is taken so seriously by this person. When they are with you fully tuned in to you and your needs and your wants, and just in general, a very kind and considerate person who's very tuned into you. But I have a feeling that this person isn't necessarily like kind on a mass scale. I feel like they're fair on a mass scale, like when it comes to coworkers, relationships, family, Well, family is totally different. Family, I feel like they have a lot of care and responsibility in their heart to take care of their family. But when it comes to like everyone else, it's like, okay, I'm fair, but it's like, my wife, my husband, that is the head of the household. They're really running the show. That is the person that gets all of my love, all of me. Spirit, what can you tell me about this relationship coming together? What can you tell me? Interestingly enough, a few of you are going to find that you work with this person, but they work in a different building or they work in a different department. They work for your same company, and you may meet them at like a training or something like that, where it's like, okay, people from different departments get together to learn about the new whatever, and then you finally get to meet them, because it's like this person is so close to you, but not like, it's like you don't interact. So I find it hard to, maybe this person can be engulfed into a project and you can already feel that masculinity. This describes them to a T. You can feel that masculine energy and that attraction towards them, but you just haven't got your opportunity to really connect with them. If that's specifically how you already feel and you can already get a sense of, I think I know this is talking about this person, then okay. But this is giving me like, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Strength card in reverse. So it's kind of like neither of you have slowed down long enough to have this. But this could also be an energy of you living in the same neighborhood or the same city as this person. Like this person could live 5 minutes away from you, literally go to the same gym, but it's like you guys always go to the same gym at different times. You may go in the morning, they go at night, or you just always seem to miss each other. But there's going to be something freaky about you guys meeting. It's like, dude, how dare you hide from me for so long? There's like this energy of you getting like fake mad at them. Like you really were down the street this whole time and we could have had this relationship. We could have been together. Like, are you serious? Like there's this energy of you guys being close together, but still missing each other in some way. The Strength card in reverse, even further than that though, talks about being out of alignment or out of focused on a relationship. So you may be going through a transition right now where it's like, okay, you're changing careers or you're trying to step into your life purpose, or vice versa. They could be working on something. We have the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, more of that fire energy. So this is kind of like, and also it's the Knight of Wands, not the King of Wands, not the Queen of Wands. So it is an energy of still being like in the process of it all, still being in the midst of the transformation, not like in your forever position or anything like stable like that. A good sense of security, but still like in the climbing process. So you guys are actually quite close in proximity. It's going to be something freaky, like we went to the same camp together for 5 years, but I didn't know that was you. Like obviously if you were kids, or we went to the same school, but you were 1 year ahead of me, so I never saw you, or I saw you a couple times, but of course we never connected. Like I remember your face, I remember seeing you at the bus stop, like something like that. Like, whoa, we've lived like so close together in proximity, but never had a chance to like actually be together. Something freaky like that happening here. We have the Moon and the Four of Swords. So Spirit is saying only at the right time will this come together. There's no point in being in a relationship if both of you aren't able to move into the relationship. And that happens so often today, especially with social media. You get a lot of those right person, wrong time type of energies with social media, with dating apps. It's like, okay, you met this person, but you met them when they were trying to run away from something, or when they had XYZ going on, but they're curious, so they downloaded the app, and next thing you know, they're meeting you, but they don't have anything to give you, So I see that a lot, and Spirit is like, this is such a sacred connection that is going to benefit the both of you so much that there's just no room for error here. Spirit's like, you're gonna meet when both of you are actually able to move forward. Yeah, we got Temperance and the Ace of Swords. So once you guys do start dating, there will be very clear communication and a decently quick progression. I would say you guys will be married, I feel, within a year, but I'll give it like 2 years max, because, you know, some things are just outside of your control. But yeah, this is a pretty quick progression. That's also both of you being like ready. So there's no major thing like holding you guys back, or no big reason why things can't come together, nothing holding you up. They're not focused on their career and you're not, or da-da-da-da. It's just like Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Everything's kind of happening in divine order. Wow. There's a transcending energy here as well, because we have the Ten of Swords. I love the Mermaid deck because in this deck, the artistry on the cards is just so beautiful. This is also a really kind deck, a really nice deck. If you're new to reading tarot and you want to read tarot for yourself, I recommend what is that tarot deck? Miss Cleo's Tarot Power deck, if you're literally learning tarot. But if you're kind of, okay, I got a general understanding and you just want like a really kind deck, this one is amazing. But I love this Ten of Swords because, like, stick a fork in him, he's done. And then you can also see the Spirit going on to transition. So I love that the Ten of Swords in this deck takes it a step further. It's not just like, okay, then the swords in the back, the typical artistry. It's like, okay, we're taking things a step further and we've moved on beyond that. So like I said, I feel like both of you or one of you may be going through this phase right now, Page of Swords, where you're starting something new, where you're communicating with Spirit about what it is that you're wanting. When you're finally able to articulate what it is that you want and need out of a relationship, you may have hit a wall in the past where it's like you couldn't even say what you wanted out of a relationship if you wanted to. And I see you finally breaking through that barrier of not being able to communicate what it is that you're looking for, and you're finally ready to actually, you know, fully emerge into the connection. So we have the Nine of Swords. Oh wow, you guys may be seeing a lot of 10-10. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, and I love the Ten of Pentacles because it's like, okay, that full family picture of the Ten of Cups, but also it's the Pentacles, so it's the long-term stability, the generational wealth, the foundation. Like, this is true partnership, someone you can depend on. And also that sense of community and family and partnership that's important to everyone, you know, to have, and that just love and sharing and sacrifice for your partner. And you guys got both of them, so you have it all. Like, this is you having it all. So 10-10 energy, you may be seeing 10-10 or 9-9-9, even 1-1-1. But this is gonna be your forever partner. No divorces, no, like, this is, listen, we're doing this. That's what this is. This is like, we are doing this. I choose you. You're gonna be who I'm gonna be with, and this is what it's gonna be. And I feel like you guys may be in a very frustrating part. Honestly, I don't really feel like there's anything like you need to do to get here. Life is naturally bringing you here. We have the Two of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Swords. So you have grown out of the phase of trying to force someone to be, you know, committed to you. This person is naturally committing to you and you're just allowing it. So you're out of the space where you're forcing connections to work and feeling anxious about it. You know, when you're meeting your, you know, forever partner, you've really surrendered to the divine plan. Like, this is full surrender energy. This is like, I'm not going to worry about this. I'm not going to worry my pretty little head about it. I'm not going to force it. It's just going to be, or it's not going to be. And that's what's allowing this love to really bloom and come in for you. But we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse, and the King of Cups in reverse. So some duds here, and a little bit of fear and unnecessary like trauma or baggage from past relationships, like from hanging on too long to past relationships I'm seeing. And also a little bit of a stubborn energy with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, not doing things according to the divine plan, or when Spirit told you to do X, Y, Z, you chose to do something else, and then you learned the hard way. But it doesn't matter, you know. We all have to go through our own process. What matters is that you're getting ultimately what you've always wanted for yourself and what you deserve. And then we have everyone has value. And this has been something really hard for me to accept in my personal life because I've had some traumatic things happen to me at a fairly young age. And it has been such a hard part of my journey to forgive that person and to accept that that was their purpose, because now I've been able to step into my purpose because of my past experiences. But to see that person go on and live life as if nothing ever happened has been a huge part of my journey to move past, because it's like, this person doesn't have value. All they do is screw things up for people. This person needs to be punished, and their entire life is punishment, to be honest. But you have value. The people in your past have value. It's time for you to transcend, like that Ten of Swords, you know, kind of brought forth with the symbology on the card. Transcend the need to make sure everyone gets their karma, but also to feel like you've gotten your karmic retribution, you know. And it's like when you're in a situation, you can't really see it. So, you know, to get blessed, a lot of people don't even see they're getting blessed because they're in it and they get kind of spoiled. And that happens in relationships too. But Spirit is like, to receive your full blessing, you really just have to receive it. And you have to be in the right place in the right time to receive it. And you can't be there if your heart is stuck in the past or attached to something that's just a totally different vibration than the blessings you want to receive. So there is an energy of like fully letting go here. And that is what I have for you, Group 1. My Etsy is below if you want a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. But that is what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 2 with the Yellowstone, this is your reading. We are going to tap into with the, which tarot is this today? The Arcanum Tarot we're going to use today to see who you're going to pick as your forever partner, Group 2 with the Yellowstone Spirit. Show me their forever person. Who are they choosing to be with? Here we go. There's the spice I'm looking for. Scorpio hasn't come out in so long. All right. Saturn. Oh, wow. Scorpio and Saturn. I hate to go there right away, but if you're into BDSM, this is going to be your girl, your guy. Oh my God. This person is so, they love the temptation of it all. They love not to be able to have what it is that they want right away. They love a good build-up. They love all-day flirtation. And then we have wild card Aquarius here. Which can be very quirky, but very intuitive. That's the thing about Aquarius. A lot of people doubt Aquarians because they're the water bearer. They don't show you, tell you, you know, what's on their mind. They don't reveal all their cards right away. They kind of conceal it, you know. They bear the water. They contain the water, anything associated with water, intuition, the unconscious, subconscious. And then we have Libra. Okay. Wow. You guys got some interesting energy. Scorpio and Libra, air and water. We got a little bit of everything. We got everything besides Earth. Okay. So the person that you're choosing as your forever person. So Libra represents fairness, justice. Also Libra, is ruled by Venus. So a very romantic sign. It's just air romance. So it's like there's water romance, which is more scorpionic, which is very clear, even though Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. So then it's like, okay, there's this whole death and rebirth element. But there's like water love, earth love, and then there's air love, which can be very different and, you know, something that has to kind of be appreciated over time, something that also unfolds over time. You don't feel it all at once. You don't get it necessarily consistently. So this person is balanced and fair. This person, I'm also hearing work-life balance is coming up. That may be something really important to you. This person likes to have, like, I'm picking up on an energy on oddities. Like, this person may collect things, or they may be into an odd, like, hobby. Taxidermy, Legos. I guess that's not odd per se. People are getting into Legos more and more, but they may like go all out with it. Like, they may have a Lego room, just as an example. Like, this is someone who has their own, it feels very like reclusive, like they like to do it alone. It has this energy of it kind of being like, okay, I just like to kind of sit in silence and work on my little things or have my little hobbies. So this person can be a little held back, especially with this Aquarian energy and this Sagittarian energy. Scorpio is also known for being very mysterious. So it may be important to you that you have a partner that has this beautiful relationship that they share with you, but also has their own life, and don't look at you as like some sort of gesture just there to entertain them. This is someone who has their own, you know, things that they're interested in, and they have their own space, and they like to kind of like be separate. There's a lot of air energy here. And then we have Saturn, which is like, you know, father time, and a karmic planet, a planet all about structure and discipline. So this person is like, okay, even though I want to spend all day every day with my favorite person, I'm not going to do that because that's not going to be beneficial to our relationship. This person is very disciplined. And again, with the water bearer, yeah, they may feel like, okay, I want to do this, but this is someone who will hold back, which is a good thing, because when it comes to conflict, they're not going to spill whatever, you know, comes to their mind and hurt your feelings. When it comes to temptation, in any sense of it, of course, in your relationship, but also when it comes to like food, when it comes to doing things too much. I mean, we have Sagittarius, so this person likes to enjoy new things. They like to see new places, try new foods, be into, you know, new hobbies, learn. They love when they can learn something from someone. So if you're someone who also has an odd hobby, this is the person you can literally talk their ear off about it for hours, and they will literally sit there and have a very engaging and personal conversation with you. They're very genuine in that way, genuinely interested, and they just kind of never get bored. This is someone who never gets bored, which me personally, I'm like that. And it's so weird to me when people get bored. I'm like, what? I mean, I know I've been bored like before ever in life, but there's always something that I can do to entertain myself. And me personally, I'm an only child, which I don't think they're necessarily an only child. Nothing like that has come up. But this person, they're just not, they're not, you know, they don't need like a bunch of stimuli. They're cool. So they can sit here and sit in silence with you for hours. Like, this is a very simple yet complex person. Simple externally, complex internally. So that may also be something about you. You may need internal stimuli. Like, you may need someone to stimulate your mind in order for you to be attracted to this person. And that is something they have 10 out of 10. And also the fact that they have so much discipline and restraint will also keep the relationship growing, juicy, really, really good. They always have something new that they can tell you about because they're not with you all day, every day. So they have new things that they can share with you that you don't already know. And, you know, it's just like this energy of you guys having your own separate lives and then having something really special together. Spirit, what are they going to bring to them, to the relationship? What are they going to bring to the lives of group 3? Why are they choosing this person? What makes them special? What makes group 3 choose them, settle down with them? We have the anemone, the magnolia, and the amaryllis. This is very interesting. With magnolia, I heard grandma. You may have had a grandmother named Magnolia, or that may have been your grandmother's favorite flowers or your favorite flowers. I'm feeling a older feminine energy with that magnolia for whatever reason. The 50s, I just heard. Okay, anyways, nobility and self-esteem. There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow men. True nobility lies in being superior to your former self. So this person, what they bring to the table is a strong spiritual journey that they're on separately, and also a strong belief in a higher power, a strong belief in self, what do they call that when you're always, not self-help, but something like that, when you're always growing and learning. Like, they're on their own journey and they're trying to be better. This person works on themselves. The anemone with anticipation, it says, I felt like an arrow being pulled back, ready to be launched into something big. So something that they bring to you is just this sense of anticipation. You can feel it, you can see it, your heart growing for them and their heart growing for you. You can feel and see your future that you could have with this person, and it's not like smoke and mirrors, it's genuine, and you can see how you guys make sense. It's not like pulling at straws or pulling out of thin air, these things that make you attracted to this person. It's like, no, I actually know why I'm attracted to them, because there's so much here. This relationship is so fulfilling. I would not be surprised if your Venus placement was in a water sign or an air sign. Typically, these types of placements in the Venus need a lot of just like girth, I guess, to their connections, romantic connections. They need to be full, you know. I need to be able to have a conversation with you and really kind of just bask in all that you are. I need a lot. Surface level doesn't really work. And then we have this last one with determination and creative achievement. You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. So this is someone who is very creative, someone who can understand your creative endeavors if you are a creative person, someone who motivates you to continue to pursue your creative endeavors, whether or not you make money from them, and someone who's very supportive and creative in their own way. Someone who can genuinely build a future from the ground up and not get tired out. Someone who's ambitious and will keep going and keep going and keep fighting for the relationship, your love, your family, all of that. Spirit for group 3, or sorry, 2. I think I said group 3 before. I meant group 2. For group 2, what can you tell me? You know what? There's like an energy here of this person whisking you away. So if you're watching this, but you're kind of trapped in a relationship or trapped in a cycle, this forever person can be creeping up on you, I mean, way sooner than you think. We have the Knight of Wands, so they're coming in with this like savior energy. That looks just like the Sagittarius card too. But we have the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So this is someone who falls in love with you rather quickly, to be honest. And Two of Wands in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse. It's like there's no time to think. And yeah, we haven't fully pursued our relationship, or I don't fully know if this is going to be like my future wife, future husband, but I need to help them. I have this deep affection for them in my heart, and they're in a tough situation. Death card in reverse, I need to take them out of. And with that Seven of Swords, it's kind of like the karmic cycle, which is what it feels like, didn't complete. Like there's an energy here of you escaping a lot of what would have continued to unfold. Ten of Cups in reverse, a relationship that didn't see itself all the way, you know, to the completion. We got the King of Swords coming in like a knight in shining armor. The Emperor, the Star with the World in reverse. So World in reverse, this is definitely not how you anticipated things to happen. You may not be a super dreamy or fantastical type of person. You may be like this person, similar to them, with that kind of air energy, just more left brain, more logical. Like, okay, I'm not going to buy into the fantasy because I'm a realist and I'm present here on this earth. And yes, I'm optimistic. Like if something amazing were to happen, cool. Like I'm not going to, you know, close the door on a blessing, but also I'm not holding my breath for one. So this is definitely unexpected for you, for someone to come in and really show up like a knight in shining armor. Like this literally is like, this is literally the stuff you see in like, you know, storybooks. So we have this Ten of Cups in reverse and the King of Swords. There's definitely an energy of this happening very suddenly and unexpected. But there's such a strong energy of this person saving you from something. And then we have the Four of Wands. Yeah, with the Hierophant in reverse. So we have the Hierophant in reverse, the Page of Cups, and the Four of Wands. There's definitely an energy here of, okay, let's resolve the elephant in the room first. Let's get you out of this toxic relationship, or out of this toxic cycle, or out of this, you know, sketchy apartment in the sketchy part of town, or out of this dangerous situation, or this financial situation that's caused you to somehow, some way be in the line of danger or something like that. This person, when you're meeting them, they're seeing you in a very uncomfortable situation, like you're in a karmic cycle, or you're wrapped up with a toxic ex, or there's this strong energy of this person like taking you away out of all of that. And then it's like, okay, after things have kind of simmered down and they've helped you out, and then there's this romance blossoming, and they always knew it, but they knew that they couldn't pursue it in that way. So I don't know what you guys have going on in your life, but this person could end up being your savior. I mean, this is your forever person, the person that you're settling down with. So if you're at this precipice right now where you're trying to decide what you want to do with your life or what direction you're going to go, even if you pursue like your life purpose and things start to, you know, go south, things start to go sour, this person is saving the day in some way. So if you don't know like how this would apply at this point, you'll definitely see it, but they're coming through like in the nick of time to help you in more ways than one. Page of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Swords in reverse, Strength in reverse. This person doesn't expect anything from you either. There's almost this energy of, I know you can't fill my cup when you're in the position that you're in. So this person, interestingly enough, falls in love with you as you're not in the best space, if I'm being honest. It's like you may be going through a depression, or you may be, like I said, like going through a bad financial situation, living in a bad part of town, like, and yeah, we have the Mother and the Seeker. This person is coming in and they're mothering you, and they're also on their own personal journey. So I feel like this is kind of destiny, and they just feel it in their soul and their spirit, like, I need to help you, I need to connect with this person. This person is important to me, significant to me, but I'm not going to sit here as they're suffering and try to figure that out and make their life potentially worse. I'm just going to get them out of that situation because I have the resources, and then we can move forward in our connection. So it's very interesting how that's coming through. But we have the Mother, nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy, and giving birth to life. And the Seeker, a thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. So they may have been in a similar situation that you're in now, in a karmic cycle that they really struggle to get out of, or a bad financial situation that made them question their self-worth and their value in this world, because our world is so material that we, you know, place the value of us as humans and how much money you have in the bank. We have the Networker. This person can talk to anyone everywhere, and there's just no shame in it. Like I feel like this is love at first sight, but in a different way. It's not like romantic love at first sight. It's like, I really care for you deeply at first sight. I feel this very strong connection with you, and because I'm a seeker on my own spiritual journey with my own different, you know, twists and turns my life has gone through, my own little unique hobbies and just phases that I've been through, and people I've connected with, they don't come to you with an eye of judgment. They come to you with an eye of like being a saving grace, someone who can really help you and be there for you. So this reading kind of took a turn, very interesting. The Networker enhances unity through the sharing of information, endangers social awareness and empathy. So this person is a truth teller. They're the kind of person, ooh, we got the Father at the bottom of the deck. Hey, the Mother and the Father. But yeah, endanger social awareness and empathy. This person kind of like is a realist. They cut through all the BS. You don't have to keep up illusions with them. If you're struggling, you can admit to them that you're struggling, and they're not going to think any differently of you. Or if you have any issues with your mental health that are really hard for you to navigate, you can be honest with them, like, listen, I have this, you know, I have that disorder, like, and they're, you know, honestly, with someone like this who's very kind of nerdy and can be a bit studious, To be honest, I feel like this person would go the extra mile and look up, you know, like different advice and articles and things like, okay, how to be in a relationship with someone who's like this so that they can actually help you, instead of knowing what you struggle with and then kind of throwing it back in your face when you're not showing up for them, when you're still trying to show up for yourself, you know? So I love this. Talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding a light within a tribal unit is what the Father card says. And I just love that so much, because there's this energy that has come through of just calmness, serene peace, and genuine love, and caring about you on a personal level. We have the Me Talks card. It says repairing the body, mind, and spirit. So this relationship, and you know, interestingly enough, that may be why this person spends so much time alone, or they're so disciplined, because they know you need it. They know that you have a tendency to people please, so they put themselves out of, you know, that, like they don't allow you to put them on that pedestal. They want you and motivate you to continue to better yourself and to grow as a person and to receive genuine healing. So that may be the reason that they kind of, you know, set that expectation in the beginning, like, okay, I have my things and you have your things, and we have something really special together, because you need the time and space to actually grow. And you can do that now that you have a dependable relationship with someone who genuinely cares, really wants to help you, and really wants to be there for you, and not in a superficial way. The horned cactus with resourcefulness. There's an energy of this person being so studious and so willing to learn, so willing to like really put in the work to help you. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the overflow card, overwhelm and plenty. So they have the resources. I feel like this person got money. This person has money, or they have like inherited a beautiful house, they have a car, you know, it's like they don't have a need to work, whatever that means, whatever, like the house may be completely paid off, and you know, I just feel like this person has resources, and they may barter whatever they can offer to people who have what they need in some way. Like they may have a friend that owns a farm, so they can get milk and eggs and da 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 da, you know, like there's this energy of resourcefulness with them. But also they're more than willing to really, you know, tailor what you need to themselves, so that they can just kind of be there for you. And that may be something that you haven't experienced. So that'll be a breath of fresh air, such a relief, and help you really feel that genuine love. I also find it interesting, we have number 29 on the horned cactus and the number 39. So 29 or 39 may be significant to you in some way, either of those numbers. But yeah, that's what I have for you. That's what came up, group 2. My Etsy is below in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading. And that is where you can find me. But that is what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. Alright, if you chose group 3 with the pink stone, this is your reading. We're using the Animal Totem Tarot for you today. And we are tapping into who you are going to choose as your forever partner. So who are you going to choose to settle down with? That is who we're tapping into, Spirit. This is for group 3 with the pink stone. Who are they choosing as their forever partner? Ooh, we got Cancer. Haven't seen that energy in a while. We have Pluto and water, and it's funny because Pluto rules over Scorpio, and then we have the flat out water element. So the only thing missing here is Pisces in terms of the water signs. But this person is very intuitive, very emotionally intelligent, very self-preserving, protective of those that they care about, and also someone who's not afraid to recreate themselves. I feel like this person has a lot of mutable energy in their chart. I feel like they dress differently depending on the day. And then we got Neptune, which rules Pisces. So we got all the signs here of Scorpio and Pisces placements as well. But we got Leo, Virgo, and Cancer as the official signs that came out. So this could be in their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars placements. but also anywhere in their chart. This is the energy that they embody. Leo, they have a big heart, confident, family oriented. They like to have a crew. Tapping into this person's energy, I feel like they've had the same friends for like 10 years. That's coming up so specifically for them. Like, this person has put in work to maintain the friendships that they kind of started with, or the friendships that they met in, you know, college or high school. We have water as the only element that came out. So like I said, for signs, this could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and we did get Cancer. But water is something that we literally all have. Literally, the human body is 70% water. So we all are affected by that water energy and by the moon. Just like the moon affects the tides, it affects our body, and it kind of pulls our energy out of us at the full moon as well. So this person is very intuitive. Now, Neptune and Pluto are some outer planets, the most outer planets to come out for you guys, but the real heavy hitters in terms of like the planets in general. Neptune rules the unconscious, the subconscious, so this person can really go there with you. Like, if you want to talk about something odd and weird, or if you want to put words to a feeling, this person will sit through that with you as you fumble through what it is you're feeling, or what it is you're talking about, what it is you want to feel. If you're into aliens and conspiracy theories, like, this person is all ears. They will have, you know, those deep conversations with you. And I'm actually getting a little bit of cannabis energy here, so if any of you like to dibble and dabble, you know, and toke that dank ass, okay, let me stop. But if any of you guys like to smoke in that way, tapping into this person's energy, I feel like they're into that as well. And then we have Cancer, which, like I said, rules the, you know, 4th house, the home, the feelings, intuition. This person is very intuitive, if not psychic. With Neptune and Pluto and water coming up, it's giving a highly psychic energy. I didn't even talk about Virgo, one of the mother archetypes in the zodiac, very detail oriented, and ultimately a feminine energy, spirit. What are they going to bring to them? What are they going to bring to this relationship? Why are they choosing this person? What is it about them and their love that does it for group 3? We have the false indigo, the hibiscus, and the garden helanthrope that came out for you. False indigo, this is 1000% right on point with the energy that came out before. Immersion and intuition, it says, when you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. This person is very intuitive, and this person is very connected to their water energy. They can go through all of those waters with you, the calm waters, the rough seas, you know, the tsunamis. Like, they're not afraid of emotion at all, and they show a good amount of emotion themselves. They have a lot of emotions going on within them, and they show them, and they like to connect in that way. They like to connect in a feminine, intuitive, deep way. They like deep conversation, deep love, deep passion, deep intimacy, deep conversations. They don't like the surface level, you know, oh, how's the weather today? Oh yeah, you know, my job, you know how they are. Like, they want to like really go there. So this is someone who can match that energy if you're like that as well. The garden helanthrope, devotion and dreams fulfilled. So this is probably the biggest reason why you're really committed to this person. They're so devoted to you, very much so in love with you, want to be close to you, devoted to your connection and your wish fulfillment, essentially. This is like the person that you hoped would come along, but maybe didn't think that it would actually happen because your ideas are, you know, so different maybe from, you know, what seems to be available, but they're doing it for you. Devotion and dreams fulfilled. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. So this is a person who's never lost hope when it comes to love. Regardless of the difficult relationships that they've been in, they've remained optimistic, and they've kept some way, somehow, a lot of times through hard work, they've kept their heart intact and they refuse to give up, and they desire to continue to love, and that's what they've dedicated themselves to do. And so here they are showing up in a way where it's like, okay, you can love this person back because they're not, you know, wanting you to be disconnected from them or wanting you to be so self-sufficient that it makes you question, like, is this even, what is this? Like, this person will never make you question what this is in their love for you. The hibiscus, beauty and happiness. A thing of beauty is a joy forever is what it says at the bottom of that one. So this person recognizes your divinity, your beauty. They think you're beautiful. They're so into you. This person loves very intensely. And they're devoted. I'm actually seeing someone on their knees, so I don't know, maybe they do it as a joke, but quite literally, I don't know, it's like they may like to hug you at your waist in that way while they're, you know, on their knees. There's a little bit of that energy. Spirit, what else can you tell me about their person for group 3? The companion. Yeah, at the end of the day, this person is just truly a lover. Certified lover girl, certified lover boy, someone who just is so dedicated and committed to relationships and to your relationship and being with you and growing throughout the years and making the relationship the best that it can be. Loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness, which are all things that are needed. Loyalty is someone who will really be loyal to you and commit to you even if you're in the wrong. Someone who will talk to you about it later, but really stand beside you in whatever you're facing. That tenacity, that willingness to keep pushing through even when the relationship is uncomfortable, even when it's not sunshine and rainbows or it's boring, like someone who will still be there and keep going. And unselfishness, you know, someone who will sacrifice and someone who just really loves you. This person is very genuine. This is a connection that really is based on love. We have Leo, we have Virgo, so this person knows how to take initiative and also recognizing their emotions and being able to resonate with their emotions and fully feel their emotions, I feel like is what will help this relationship survive, like the test of time. Because I'm getting a lot of right brain, which me personally, I prefer someone who's a little more left brain in a relationship, just because it's like, ugh, you got to build a solid foundation, and you can't build a solid foundation off of love. That's a totally different part of the brain, you know, that's feeling. But what do we have to do, and can we come together and just accomplish these things that are uncomfortable to both of us to make this work? So to see someone who's so like compassionate and heart-based, I feel like the like flip side of that is that they're watched out for God and by God and Spirit the Divine, and they always have good karma coming to them because they sow seeds of love and compassion. So I feel like that's how they kind of like, you know, get grace in their life and things like that. But anyways, we have the dilettante. So again, a lot of creativity with this person. They may quite literally be an artist, a musician. This is giving musician energy. This is giving I write lyrics, I write poems type of vibe, but they could be literally any type of artist. Delights in the arts without having to be a professional. So this person may have a lot of artistic pursuits, but a day job. Alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. So they really kind of push you to be better in yourself. My ex used to love to people watch, and I hated that so much because I thought it was so judgy. And so I kind of was able to help them like have more compassion for people and not just watch people who are clearly like, okay, to be fair, yes, Walmart, okay, listen, if you're gonna go to Walmart, you just know you gonna see something, okay? So if you already like lean towards people watching, I get it. But I feel like this person kind of gets you out of your bubble. You may be a little judgy, to be honest, or maybe this person is just so non-judgmental that it almost makes you feel like, wow, this is very different. Spirit. One of these flip over? Yes, it did. Oh, wow, we got the child orphan that flipped over for you. So this person may have been an orphan or adopted or in foster care, or they may have, you know, just had parents that were very busy, not very present in the home. They may have had to raise themselves or their siblings to a degree. independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering the fear of surviving is what that one says. So this person is not afraid to be alone. They can entertain themselves. They don't expect you to, you know, be their entertainment or their only source of happiness. They're just a true partner. It's giving a lot of golden retriever energy. This person is just very nice and sweet and genuine. And then we have the guide, represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself is what that one says. So this person has a strong connection to the universe. This person may be spiritual. I just heard moon dances. I've never heard of that. I don't know what that is, but they may dance for the moon. I don't know. Typically stuff like that happens like in covens, when you're in a actual like coven. But you know, this may be something this person would be interested in if it's something that you do. Like that's the thing, they'll go there with you. Whatever it is that other people consider to be weird or you may be ashamed about, High Priestess in reverse, this person does not find that weird. They feel like it's what makes you special, and also they just don't think that deeply into things. And that's the thing about Neptune, it rules the unconscious and the subconscious, so it's totally on the opposite side of the spectrum of the logical, the left brain. So this is someone who's like, okay, you know, whatever, we want to explore those waters, you know, I don't know what we're doing, but I'll have fun. This isn't someone you have to stop and explain everything to, like, what's that? What are you spraying around the house? What's that smoke? What incense is that? What does that do? This is just someone who just gets it, and it's like, they'll let you, you know, give them a crystal bath or a crystal healing, whatever you're into. Like, they're very open and just like, okay, you know, they trust you. Spirit, what else can you tell me about this relationship? I'm getting Queen of the Castle type of energy. If you identify as a feminine, this person is making you the queen of their castle with that Queen of Wands, which is so interesting because there's the lioness, whereas the Leo energy that they showed up as. So I love that. I love seeing that here, where it's like both of you are represented. We have the Death card here and the Eight of Cups. So there's something that you guys are walking away from. Ace of Swords in reverse feels like untying whatever has kind of been holding you back. So I feel like a huge transformation is going to happen, like in this relationship. This is giving me like an energy of you having this life that kind of defines you, like, this is my job, this is my value, this is, you know, how much money I make, da 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 da. And this person coming through and dismantling all that. I mean, we did get the dilettante, and it says alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. So if you always wanted to live a life that is totally out of alignment with who you truly are at your core, you're going to start to naturally discover, you know, more of yourself. And some of that is going to be really frustrating because we have the Three of Wands and the Two of Wands. So Three of Wands, it's saying it's expected. You knew this was going to come to this at some point. You knew that you were going to likely go through a major change. You may have always known when you got married or got into a long-term relationship that you would finally have the comfortability to really expand and step further into yourself and who you are. So maybe you already knew with the Three of Wands that this was going to happen eventually, but maybe not so soon. With the Two of Wands, there's a struggle here, and it's kind of like, okay, you don't always have to teach me all the time. So there's a little bit of that, but this person isn't imposing their beliefs on you, but they do hold you to a high standard, to be honest. They don't allow the superficial BS. You know, you're not going to judge other people in their presence. They're not into that. They're going to call you out on it, and they're going to tell you to your face, listen, that is very ugly behavior. And I do not, you can, you know, whatever you can think, whatever you want to think in your head, but you do not say certain things out loud to me. It's just a no. So we have the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess in reverse. This relationship is likely coming through unexpected, but again, you are the queen of their castle, but that doesn't mean that, you know, things that just don't sit right with their spirit or morality is gonna slide. This person may surprise you in that way when they're so freaking sweet and giving you that, you know, sweet love and connection, that golden retriever energy, optimistic, but when they see something that they just don't agree with come out, they speak on it, and that may like kind of shock you, like, whoa, where did this come from, and cause some tension, but you'll get through it. We got the King of Pentacles in reverse. This person does not really care about money. We have the Hanged Man in reverse as well. Like, money does not define them, and they are very solution oriented. It's giving Aquarius energy, which Aquarius is the water bearer, so it wouldn't surprise me, you know, if they had Aquarius in their big three. But it's giving me an energy of someone who, like, does not give in. They're going to live life the way that they want to live life, even if they have to be mutable and change. So if the price or the cost of living goes up, they're going to take on more responsibility, more side hustles, but they're not going to go, like, they're not going to, I don't know, whatever it is. Like, there's just an energy of this person being very crafty and creative and very dedicated to living with true freedom. So maybe that's the big change that you go through being with this person. You know, they don't desire to live life the way that you do. They want to live life, you know, somewhere else, in another country or in a different kind of environment. Like, say you live in the city, they want to go to, like, more suburbia or to the country. We have the Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic at the bottom of this one. So I just get full on embodiment energy. Also, I feel like something is important about the number 37 on this card. I get full embodiment energy where you're able to embody yourself and who you want to be moving forward. And also there's an energy of this person having so much confidence in their sword and their ability and their power. Wow, we have 6 with the cosmic womb, the divine feminine. You guys may end up having children. You may have thought you never wanted them, but then you get in this relationship with this person and you feel like, wow, they would be such a great dad, such a great mom, a great parent. I could really see myself going on that journey with them. Or you may have, like, a bunch of animals. I really want a cat sanctuary. I want a cat sanctuary so bad. That's how I know, like, I've made it. If I have enough space in my home for a cat sanctuary, that's how I'm gonna know, like, I made it. It's done. We have number 21 with first breath, beginner's mind. So you may be meeting this person at an important turning point in your life where you're trying new things, or this person may be significantly different than people you've dated in the past and also who you saw yourself with. This is really someone who you want to be open with, and they're like an open book. Yeah, we have everyone has value. This person is so not judgmental. They're very open to who you are and who you want to be and your desires, but they also want to live in a very heart space oriented place, and they're going to challenge you to do that. And if you're already doing that, that's beautiful, because this person is just going to match that energy. We have make each day count. So this is also someone who's continuously working on themselves, working on their goals, working on getting to the next step in life. But for them, their desires are rooted in their heart. So them working on the next step and being ambitious looks like, how can I serve people better? How can I help people better? How can I provide XYZ to my community? How can I be of service to this world, to this earth? How can I step further into my purpose versus like, okay, how can I make more money? That's just something very specific with this person. Their ambitions are different, but they're still very ambitious. They want to really make a change in this world in a heart space kind of way. So I love that, you guys. That is what I got for you. My Etsy shop is in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. But that is what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the white stone, this is your reading. We're going to be using the Steampunk Tarot for you guys today. And we are going to see who you're going to be choosing as your forever partner. Oh my God, I'm so excited. This reading has been fabulous. Ooh, we got the King of Wands that is flipped over for you guys. Fire sign energy, very determined energy, definitely a leader. So I'm going to keep that. I feel like it came out flipped over for a reason. Spirit, show me their person. This is for group 4 with the white stone. Who are they choosing as their forever partner? We got Jupiter. That's the first time Jupiter has come out today. Wow, we're getting a lot of planets for you guys, only planets so far. So first of all, this person is kind of like the higher octave of a human. This really feels like kind of demigod type energy, like someone who has lived many lives, so to speak, someone who has a lot of wisdom, someone who is very connected to the higher power, someone who's figured out this existence. So I'm like, well, shit, where is mine? Because we got Jupiter, the planet of home, the planet of expansion, masculine energy. Pluto, also masculine energy, the planet of death and rebirth. We need Plutonian energy. We need Plutonian energy is what makes people apt to change and accepting of change. Someone who can grow, someone who can expand into higher levels of love, higher levels of a relationship. We got the moon, which is feminine energy, and the moon's mantra is I feel. The moon is the Earth's satellite. So we need that guiding kind of feminine energy as well. Ugh, I just love it. And then Mercury, my favorite planet at this time. I freaking love Mercury. The planet of the gods, the planet of communication. So this person is a really good communicator. This person also leaves space for communication. They're not someone who's closed off. They will hear your point of view. Someone who's open to you and what you have to say and also what you feel, even if it isn't logical. This person leaves as much space for logic as they do intuition. So they're very balanced in that way. One more for them, Spirit. One more for group 4. Neptune. Ooh! I'm so excited. And you know what? I was hoping that we got only planets just to kind of like, you know, carry out the theme, because there's elements and all the signs are in this deck as well. So I'm like, give me one more planet, Spirit. And then we got Neptune, which is the planet of the unconscious, the subconscious. So the Neptune is kind of the higher octave of the moon in a way. Well, I guess not exactly, but you never know what's going to come up with Neptunian energy. Typically, Neptune brings surprises and things that can be kind of odd or never discovered before, or things that you thought you were over. So say like, as a child, you know, you watch Twilight, and that's the first movie that you watched that you really crushed on someone. You were Team Jacob, whatever. Team Emmett for real. Or Jasper. Oh, Jasper is so freaking hot. I'm like, okay, don't get me wrong, like Edward, okay, he's hot. But Jasper? I'm sorry. I'm not doing this with y'all. And Carlisle, there's way too many fine characters for the girl to be going gaga over Edward. I'm just not doing it with you girls. Okay, I'm sorry. But say you had like a vampire, you know, thing, like, you know, when you were growing up when you were 13 and you grew out of it when you were like 15, 16, whatever. That's like this person coming back reignites something from the past, a past desire that you thought you were over, or that you just simply grew out of and truly forgot about. It's like an energy of this person reemerging and giving you that vampiric tease. They may have really sharp canine teeth and have this like dark allure to them. I mean, we got Pluto here. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, okay? And Pluto is the planet that gives Scorpio that influence, so it's even more potent. So yeah, there's, oof, this person, I feel like they are so attractive to you on so many levels. Spirit, what is going to make them choose this person? What do they love about this person? What makes them different? What makes this connection special? Oh, I like that. That's very sweet. Oh, I love this. We have the Gabrera Daisy and the Hydrangea. I just love this energy came out first because this is a truly appreciative person. the hydrangea with thankfulness and understanding. It says, before we can forgive one another, we have to understand one another. So this is someone who argues to understand, will go back and forth with you to have the breakthrough, not just to argue, not to be mad all night, but to truly get to a place of understanding. They can go through that uncomfortable energy so that you guys can come out the other side with a better understanding and a closer connection. And this person is very thankful and very understanding. They appreciate what you do. They're understanding of your struggle and what you have on your plate and what you've been through and who you are as a person. So I just love their energy. Purity, cheerfulness, and innocence with this one. The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it. So this is a very, I just heard simple pleasures. This is a simple pleasures kind of person where it's like the smallest little thing could bring them so much happiness and joy. Like you can pick a flower, you know, on when you're walking the dog, pick a flower out of someone's yard and give it to them, and they'd be so sweet. Like they would freaking love it, and be very grateful, you know, that you did that for them. So they're very, you know, honestly kind of easily charmed, but it's not so easy because you really have to get to know them. You could buy this person the snazziest watch, like the most expensive bag, whatever, and what would resonate with them more is like a photo album of, you know, all the memories that you have of them, and you know what really makes you feel like this person is special and cool. Like, I don't know, something like more heart space connected. We have the Gloxinia with love at first sight and proud spirit. It says, when I saw you, I fell in love, and you smiled because you knew. So you guys are going to have like that instant attraction to each other, and it's going to be mutual, and both of you going to know it. So I love that as well, because it's like, okay, we don't have to fumble around the phase of, oh, do I like you? Do you like me? I don't know. Like, it's just like, okay, we both like each other. Like, let's just make out. No, let's just like, you know, move forward in a romantic direction. We don't have to do this, you know, do I, you know, this person is very sure. And then we have the clematis with intelligence and mental beauty. Wisdom is the abstract of the past, but beauty is the promise of the future. So this person is very appreciative of small things, simple pleasures, definitely a lover. Well, I can't say not a fighter, because we got some heavy hitters planetary wise. Like we got Mercury, we got Pluto, we got Jupiter, and even Neptune don't play for real. The moon is like the sweetest of them all. And even the moon, the thing is, the moon is an amplifier. So like, whereas Jupiter is like the planet of home, the planet of expansion, the moon doesn't have like a theme. It's just an amplifier to all the other energies. So I guess it kind of depends. Spirit, show me this person. Who are they? Who is this person? Oh, wow. That's very interesting. We have the child orphan here. So they maybe grew up in foster care or having to take care of their siblings. They may have had a child at a young age. This could be a single parent. They may have had just parents that weren't present in the home. Independence based on learning to go at it alone, conquering the fear of surviving is what that one says. So this person lives in a very free, and you know what? This reminds me of this girl. I wish I could think of her channel name, but she's fabulous. She has a YouTube channel on spirituality, and she talks about her journey and how she's going through a big move, or she went through a big move a couple months ago, and she literally gave away all of her stuff. And, you know, she started her whole journey by like getting kicked out of her parents' house. It was a whole thing. But this person is I feel like they have that. It's like, you know, because in foster care you have like one bag. Foster kids, they have like just one trash bag's worth of all of their belongings. And at the age that I'm at, I fill up a whole house full of stuff. You know, I've accumulated a lot in my life. And it's like, to think of, okay, having to have one bag that I get to put all the stuff that I want in, and I just have to leave the rest, is actually terrifying. And this person, even if it's symbolically, not literally, like they're in foster care or something like that, has the ability to just completely disconnect from material things. So wow, this person is very different in that way. We have the Don Juan. Ooh. The Don Juan. So this person is very smooth, you know, very charming, very alluring and attractive. It's like you can't help but to kind of fall for them because of how much effort they put in. And it's not that they're just pursuing you, giving you straight masculine energy all the time. They have that higher communication with the, you know, the gods. You know, they're gonna really charm you, really get to know you, put you under their spell, so to speak, especially with that Neptunian energy, you guys. This person is going to be full of surprises. And also I feel like their jokes will really kind of make you, I just heard break character. They may have taken acting or improv classes, or you may take improv acting classes, so it's made you really, really good at like saving face, and this person is going to make you break character. You may have a poker face, or you may literally play poker, so it's like, I don't know, you have some experience like not breaking, and this person like just comes from left field with their jokes and their humor and what they say, that it makes you break character. Also, to be honest, you may just be a bit rough around the edges and, you know, not super goofy or not super like, you know, I don't know, you're just more reserved or maybe more cold, and this person kind of helps you out of your shell a bit. So I really like this. It says spotlights your positive seductive qualities. So they also want you to, you know, be comfortable being hot. Okay, this is not the kind of person that wants a bad bis and then can't handle it once they get the bad B. Now they're insecure and it's a bunch of problems and a bunch of drama. Like, they're like, no, be you, you know, and then come home to me. We have the hero, heroine, and the hedonist. The hero, passion for a journey of personal empowerment. So it's the climb. They're going through life. They're still learning, very open to learning and receiving, and they want to help people along the way. And then we have the hedonist. Inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. So this person really sees your beauty. This person, I feel like, amplifies your beauty. Like, they want you to step further and further into your purpose, further and further into who you are, and embodiment of the divine feminine, embodiment of the divine masculine. They want you to shine. And they want to shine a light on you, and just they're comfortable being behind, you know, the scenes. They're okay if you have a really big personality and you're very flamboyant and whatever. They're here for it. They don't want to, you know, stop your shine or make you feel bad about your accomplishments. Say you're like a 6-figure earner, you know, and you're going for 8 figures. They're not going to stop your shine or get jealous about you. And it makes so much sense why you're choosing this person. Ooh, we have the Justice card and the Lovers in reverse. So you guys may be divorcees, or you may be fresh out of a long-term relationship that lasted for years. This is giving, I've only been in one relationship and it lasted 7 years. This is giving, I'm divorced. So one of you may be divorced, or you've only had one relationship and it was long-lasting. But Justice in reverse and Lovers in reverse is like, this wasn't really supposed to happen. You guys may have met extremely randomly. Also, this could be like an energy of you missing your flight, Justice in reverse, something happening to you that wasn't fair to you, or was just a bad stroke of luck, or vice versa. But you having to wait 2 more hours at the airport is causing you to get on that connecting flight and sit right next to this person. You guys hit it off, have an amazing conversation, but it's like Lovers in reverse. We didn't meet each other with romantic circumstances per se, or this wasn't supposed to happen. So this could come together very randomly, or you could have thought that you really were going to get married to someone else. You were engaged and everything. That didn't work out. You're meeting this person. This could be a situation like that. Like, it really was. It was a very like Uranian kind of twist of fate. Like, this wasn't supposed to happen. Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse. This is giving me like get up and go. Page of Pentacles with the little bit that I have, like in the middle of the night. So I'm tapping into someone's timeline that just, man, has been so like extra unlucky in love. I mean, if you were to tell your story out loud, people wouldn't believe it. For some of you, like the things that have been done to you, said to you, whatever, there's definitely an energy here of like up and leaving. So it could be like a crisis, to be honest, that, you know, lands you in the situation where you meet this person. But And it's funny because we have the Hero here, so that would be so funny if it was like, actually, this is your saving grace. And then the Three of Swords. So Spirit is being very clear. If you're attached to someone and you're not resonating with that person, but you're not ready to let them go, no one's forcing you out of that relationship. You don't have to, but it probably won't be them. With this person coming through as such a saving grace, it probably won't be that person. Eight of Wands in reverse. You guys are also starting things very slowly. You may live in different cities or different states, different countries when you first meet each other as well. This is almost giving me an energy of you perhaps meeting this person on vacation. And it's like, dang, why do I have to meet the love of my life? Like in Costa Rica, I live in, Venezuela, or I live in, the UK. I don't know. It's just like an energy of like, why did this have to happen this way? Ace of Swords. The love is mutual and both of you are willing to fill each other's cup and to fight for this relationship, and also to, communicate, whether that's through FaceTime, text messages, and, seeing each other every few months. You're making it work. So this is a relationship that wasn't supposed to happen or was unexpected. Like you could be, I'm getting a vision of this girl on, I saw this TikTok like a year ago at this point, and I haven't thought of it since. Isn't it freaky when stuff like that happens? Like when you think of the most insignificant detail from like years ago. Anyways, she started this TikTok and it was her adventure. She was like, the vacation I'm on right now was supposed to be with my husband, but he ended up, leaving me at the altar or something like that. I don't know if they were married or he left her at the altar, but it was her husband, I think. And she's like, I caught him cheating and da-da-da-da-da. So basically she's on her own personal journey, and she was using her TikTok as a diary to document her travels. She's like, okay, so since, everything has ended in my life, I'm going to travel the world. So she's doing that, and it's giving me a little bit of that energy. There may be something really bitter that happens before things turn really sweet for you. And we have the Ace of Wands that came out in reverse. So it's like, this is not something you manifested. This is something that manifested through your experience, but not something that you manifested in an intentional kind of way. This is your history playing out by you just living, to be honest. I feel like you guys thought that your journey was going to be totally different than this. Five of Cups in reverse. Things some way somehow end up in your favor, and you end up with your happy ending that you've always hoped for and wished for, but it was really unexpected. Spirit, what else can you tell me? Wow, we have skywriting with the fates. So it was meant to happen this way, you guys, in a very like backwards, kind of way. We have lost in space, needing direction as well. So some of you guys are like, okay, well, how does it happen though? Can you tell me? I just want to get to this point. And to be honest, from what I can see, this kind of feels like a relationship where it's like, okay, there's external discovery before you get in this relationship and all the external lessons kind of play out. Whereas when you get into this relationship, it's like that internal discovery where you're figuring yourself out, and it really kind of feels like there isn't any external lessons that are really kind of weighing you down or coming at you. So this is going to happen very naturally. Literally all you have to do is go through life. I don't feel like there's anything you can do to speed this up. I feel like if you try to speed this up, especially since it's happening in such a like random Uranian, like just spontaneous combustion kind of way, if you were to try to manifest something like this, or this person specifically, I feel like he would like unintentionally end up manifesting a relationship that's just another lesson, and what's that gonna be like? Okay, why not to try to force things? Like just a waste of time. So it's like, surrender to the divine and ask spirit specifically for an answer. And that takes going on a journey, because if you don't know how spirit talks to you, or you can't hear it, you're not going to get the message. So I feel like all signs may be pointing you to go within and go on that internal journey that you've been led to for a while, but has seemed like, such a big undertaking up until this point. We have the Drifter with experiencing life as it comes. And that's exactly what I feel for you guys. Number 14 on there as well, I feel like is significant for some of you. But that's what I'm saying. I feel like life has kind of happened to you up until this point, and it's been all about external lessons or learning about other people and how to navigate relationships. And this one is really going to be like true partnership, and this is your forever person. That's what we're tapping into. But just very internal, like, okay, I feel safe now. I can kind of, you know, grow and expand in my own way. So that is what I have for you. My Etsy is below in the description if you'd like a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. But that is what I got for you guys today. I'll talk to you soon.